Today is day 11 of a year facing fear. Let's do it. Oh, hello. Look. How cute. Good. Oh, hello. He thinks he's going to get food when he does that. That's why he's doing it. My name is Katia. I'm a connection and body language specialist and mentor, behavioral analyst. And this is my year facing fear, where every day I face at least one fear, sometimes small, sometimes really big, and then talk about the science and the human experience of fear and emotion. Today was a big day. So first thing, big shout out to Katia at the Sex, Life and Stuff podcast. She had me on her podcast today. Today was all about letting go. Letting go. For me, letting go means letting go of perfectionism. Now, perfectionism isn't about I'm so good, I'm perfect. Perfectionism is actually a response to feeling or avoiding feelings of shame, feelings of judgment, feelings of not being good enough, that shame that's associated with not being enough, not being good enough. And so in the past, I've been really hesitant about posting stuff on social media. Usually it's this really curated look at my life, and it's bullshit. It's not real. And when life has been hard, I've avoided posting things. And even when I do media interviews, this often really curated version of myself. And today on the podcast with Chiquita, I decided to let go. As part of a year facing fear, let's do it. I have to psych myself up for this stuff. I mean, it has to be about having real and vulnerable and authentic conversations, not the bullshit. It has to be about, for me anyway, saying it is okay to be human. And the only way I can do that is to let you in and to be honest. And so on the podcast today, we had a really vulnerable an honest conversation. I didn't put on my media face, maybe for a few minutes. It's hard to let go of that, to be honest. But rather than hiding the personal stuff, hiding the personal fears, and there's always that fear that if you tell the truth about your fears, and then that people won't respect you as a specialist in what you do in your field, that because people generally don't talk about the human experience. And so there's this perception out there that if you are a speaker or work in the media as a subject matter expert, then you don't have any problems. But I'm here to tell you, I've got a lot of fears just like you. And so it was amazing. It was amazing to sit there and actually just allow myself to feel, allow that emotion to come up, not try and stifle it down because it's not professional, to actually just feel it and be authentic. And there was an amazing amount of connection that came with that. And then later on at night, holding on to that letting go, I thought, stuff this, I'm going to post a live in the Facebook group, A Year Facing Fear, because I want to show up. I want to be more authentic. But the thought of doing lives on social media where that judgment is instantaneous and straight away you can see that people hop on and then straight away they're gone, and it's like, oh my God, am I that boring? Maybe I am that boring, I don't know. But actually, this is a reminder that it's not about anyone else. It's not about the response. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter about their comments. I mean, it does if their comments are heartfelt and sharing their personal experience, which thank you so much for your comments, because you have warmed my heart. I give no idea. You've made this process like one of the most important things, obviously having my kids, but the most important thing that I've ever done in my life. But the truth is, I've been hiding on social media. I haven't wanted to post lives because of that immediate response and those feelings of shame that, oh shit, like nobody cares, this is crap. That immediate sense of judgment, it's right there in your face. And I didn't know if I could handle having something right there in your face. Bobby, come here. Come on, stop it. Bobby's a barker, and he drives me crazy. He barks at everything. He's a small, fluffy dog, but big personality. Yes, that's fine, isn't it? And so I posted the live in the Facebook group, and I was scared. I didn't want to do it. I sat on my bed, and to be honest, I was like, oh my god, my house at the moment, it's just there's shit everywhere. So where am I even going to do it? I've got limited little spots, and so I did it. And straight away, oh my god, I felt so sick. I felt so sick posting that video. There was the butterflies were coming. I thought I might throw up. I had this tightness in my throat and in my chest, almost like those unspoken words that were sitting there that I didn't have the guts to say. But then once I'd done it, oh, God, I felt so relieved. And for a second, I thought, oh my God, I need to delete it now. Nobody watched it. I need to get rid of it. But I posted it because I want to show up. I want to be brave. I'm going to be brave. And so this is my year of fear. And if you have things as well, and I know you do because you're human, and we all do, all of us. It's just the one thing that we have in common. We think that we're so different, but friggin' hell, if there's one thing we have in common, it's that we're all scared of stuff. We all want to be loved and accepted. The fear of being rejected is pre-wired into us because from an evolutionary perspective, if we were rejected by our group, we would die. And so the next time you feel like you're scared that you're not going to be accepted or you're going to be rejected by someone you like or by friends or talking to somebody at a party or at a work function, just remember that that feeling is the most human feeling of all. Maybe aside from love. And so join me if you want to come along for the journey. Write your comments below. If they're too personal, I've really loved getting your emails about your story and your personal experiences. It's been really touching. And you can join the Facebook group, A Year Facing Fear. And until I see you next time, I want to remind you that you've got this. You are braver than you think. And sometimes courage is a muscle. We flex it. Every day we get stronger. It's, for me, facing my fears is a journey of a friggin' 1,000 steps. And with each step that I take, it's getting easier. And that physiological response is really dampening. There are still even, woo, there it goes. There are still those moments where I'm shit scared, but it's getting easier. And I want that for you too. And I really want to share this experience. I want to start a conversation because it's important. And until next time, I see you. I believe in you. You have absolutely got this. A year of fear. Let's do it. Mwah.